Hello everybody, my name is Tony. Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, special welcome to you. Today we are going to be going through my rainbow shadow palettes and rating them. I have 13 rainbow eyeshadow palettes, or what I would consider rainbow palettes. And I thought this would be a cool video for Pride Month. And I have no makeup on at all. I have a sty on my eye and it hurts really bad, and I'm afraid to put makeup on at all because I don't want it to get in my eye. So I didn't even want to put powder on or anything. I was just too afraid it was going to make it worse. So I am barefaced with glasses on, and I don't like being on camera like this, but I gotta do what I gotta do to make videos, you know? So it is what it is. So let's just get started. At number 13, I have this LA Girl eyeshadow collection Neons, and the only reason this is number 13, honestly, is because I haven't had a chance to use it enough. It has a shimmer white in it that looks really pretty, and a nice pretty black. I'm not sure how pigmented they are. Some of the colors in here that I swatched looked beautiful. I didn't really have any problems with the swatches in this palette. They all turned out pretty good. So I need to play around with this a lot more, and then definitely I will get some more use out of that. So up next, I have the Tarte Remix Natural eyeshadow palette. It is a little shimmer palette that is pretty much the rainbow. You need an well, this is kind of orangey. You need a green, but that's like seafoam green. I don't know. It's close enough for me. This is number 12. I love Tarte shadows. They smell absolutely wonderful. This is a really good formula. This palette is really hard to make a look with. It's not a standalone palette. You have to pull something else in with it, and that makes it a little bit harder. So I do really like this, but it's all shimmers, and they're mostly brights, except for like this, which you could use as an inner corner shade or something like that. But anyway, that is number 12. Number 11 is the Sprinkles palette from I Heart Revolution. And I forget about this palette a lot. This definitely has enough color in it to be considered a rainbow palette. I do like this a lot. I like the formula. Revolution has hit or miss palettes, and I think this was definitely a hit for them, if you ask me. But that's my opinion. I don't know. People feel kind of weird about Revolution Beauty altogether sometimes, so it is what it is. But this is number 11, and I don't know, I'm glad to have it in my collection. I just don't really use it all that much. Up next, at number 10, I have the Let It Rainbow palette. This was actually brought out by Tarte for Pride Month last year or the year before. I'm not even sure. Does it say? It doesn't say, but that's okay. This is what it looks like. This again, other than maybe like one look or maybe two, you really can't do a whole lot with this palette. The reason I love this palette is because it has really different matte shadows in it than I am used to having in my my palettes. But I've been getting a lot of new palettes that have way more mattes in them than shimmers, and I'm starting to get a lot of these colors. So this is at number 10. Yeah. So at number 9, we have the Morphe James Charles palette. And I don't play with this very often. I like it because of the inclusivity with the colors. I mean, it's every color you can imagine in the rainbow. but the finishes are one of this and one of that and one of this and one of that, and I mean, it's all over the place, and it's kind of organized, but by a paranoid schizophrenic, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. No, uh, offense to the paranoid schizophrenics out there. I love you all. I don't judge. So that was number 9. Number 8. This is kind of a rainbow palette. I consider it one. This is the Sweet Tooth palette from Hank and Henry. Come on. This looks like this. I love this palette. Absolutely love it. There's not a whole lot I don't like about this, but it's just something I don't reach for a whole lot. So I'm just not sure about it. I love the shadows. The shimmers are amazing. The mattes are beautiful. It's a solid palette. It's just that I don't reach for it. I don't have a place to put it right now where it's visible to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually in the bottom of a drawer, and it has a bunch of stuff on top of it, so I have to specifically want that palette and find it, go dig it out, all that fun stuff, and it's just really hard. Okay, this is a newer one in my collection, and I know I didn't want to put newer ones in that high up, but this is just too good to not put up here. And what am I at? 8. So this is Trendy in Tokyo by BH Cosmetics, and this palette is something beautiful. It is just amazing. I love it. Absolutely love it. It is such a beautiful rainbow palette. The formula is great. The mattes they blend out really, really good. I mean, for a $17 palette, like, this is the bomb. Definitely. I don't know what else I could say about that. So, I keep forgetting where I'm at, and it's driving me nuts. Okay, number 7. This is the Sparkling Cherry Limeade palette by Violet Voss. This is a Brights rainbow palette. I really love this. There's mainly shimmers in this palette. There is a pink with glitter in it and a red with glitter in it. Not glitter, but those little sequins. I wish that it was just all shimmers and they were all as bright as they are, but I'll live. I really like this palette. It deserves to be up a little higher, but I just like the other palettes better. I mean, it's so hard when you're comparing, like, your favorite palettes and stuff like that. Next up, we have the Violet Voss Tie-Dye palette. This is newer to my collection also, but I have had a decent amount of use of this. I've used every color in here, and it's not bad at all. One reason I really like this, and I know this is going to sound strange because this is a rainbow video, but you can do a neutral look with this if you so choose to. You don't usually have that in a rainbow palette at all, but you can do that if you want to, or you could just stick to the brights and go crazy. And I love doing that sometimes. I mean, I've been known to do that sometimes. So we are down to number 5. This is the Bright Lights by Pinky Rose Cosmetics, and this has seen its better days, but I still love this palette. This is the best fluorescent green I have in all of my collection. I love this palette, like, with my whole heart. If I could take this with me when I go to the afterlife, it would be going with me. Definitely. This is a great palette. The formula is amazing. There's only 2 shimmers in here, and there's 3 glitters. I've used Tickle, and then I've used Cupcake. Cupcake, if you look at it, it's actually rainbow glitter. You can't tell from like all the way back here, it just looks silver, but it's actually rainbow. And I think I actually used the teal one too, and I like them all. So this is a solid palette. I love this company. I just got another palette from them that I can't wait to play around with once my eye heals. So not a big deal, but okay. Another new palette, but this one deserves to be where it is. This is number 4. This is the Ace Beauté Slice of Paradise. I know Ace Beauté's formulas like the back of my hand. I mean, I have every palette they've made so far. Literally. I mean, I have all of them. I think I have, besides the nails and the lashes, I have everything that they sell. So this looks like this. It is beautiful. The mattes are amazing. The shimmers are really pretty. There's only the 2 of them, but it's just amazing. It really, really is. And I feel so blessed to have gotten this in the BoxyCharm haul for $6. Like, I've played around with this enough that I know that I love it. And I didn't put it up higher just because I haven't had it that long, or this might have been number 1. Okay, up next we have the Glam Light Cake Palette. Now, I know this isn't your typical rainbow palette, but it's still a rainbow palette. There goes my plastic. This to me is gorgeous. It is such a fun color story, and you can do so many things with this. You can actually pull off a neutral look with this. It would be a little tougher, and it would take you a while. But if you use like this gold, this brown, and then maybe this like butter pecan like shade right here, you might be able to work something out for a neutral look. But I'm here for the colors, and I just love the brights and stuff like that. Like I said, that this doesn't even compare to the one in the Bright Lights palette. That green is so amazing. Let me grab my plastic. Sorry. I don't know why, but for the palettes that have really chunky like shimmers in them, I like to keep the plastic on them. Okay, so now we're at number 2. This is the Glam Light Ice Cream Dream palette. Who didn't know this was coming? This is my rainbow in pastels. That is just too awesome, and it makes me really, really happy to see the rainbow in pastels. It's just beautiful, and it's the only palette in my collection I have that has this many shadows that are pastels in the same place. So I could do an amazing eye look and not have to go search anywhere. This is another palette where you can actually pull off a neutral look too if you try. I haven't tried, but I know you could do it. I just love this palette, and that's why it is at number 2. Just love this thing, and I love the little shaky things. Okay. I have a lot of the same companies in this thing. Okay, the number 1 palette is the Sugar Crystals palette by Violet Voss. I don't know if anybody is going to agree with me on this, but I just cannot not. It has the rainbow in mattes, then the rainbow in regular shimmers, then the rainbow in duochrome shimmers, like a white flash, and then the color flash. So for a brow bone highlight or inner corner highlight, this is amazing. Or even like a lid highlight. These are just the most beautiful shadows, and these rainbow shadows are absolutely beautiful. I just I can't say enough about this palette, and I am so so happy that I got this. And I think I actually got it from Sephora on a deal. I don't even think I paid full price for this, even though I wanted it. I don't think I paid full price for it. But anyway, that was my number one. So, what did you guys think of my rainbow palette collection? I think that's all of them. I could be wrong. I can always be wrong because I have so many palettes, they're everywhere. Um, but as I get my filming room put together and get things in order, I will be putting all my makeup in here, and it'll be a lot easier to find things. It'll be a lot easier to organize things and stuff like that. So anyway, um, let me know how you guys are doing down in the comments. Anything going on, anything good, anything I should know about. Um, I will talk to you guys very soon, wherever you are, whatever time of day it is. I hope you're having a great one, and I will talk to you soon. All right, bye guys.